Hey guys, welcome back to the Creative Shack. My name's Lisa, and today we're going to do some Halloween DIYs for you guys. So let's get right into it. So the first DIY, you're going to start out with two little bottles. I actually got these little bottles at Dollar Tree a long time ago, so you can use mason jars, anything like that. As you can see here, I am filling them up with these gems that I actually already had, but you can fill them up with rocks, stuff like that. And then after that, I'm going to glue these styrofoam balls right onto the top of the glass bottle. When both of those were done, then I grabbed a blanket from Five Below. I'm actually reusing this. I did a DIY last year and I just had some extra like fabric, but you can get like fabric like this actually at Joann's as well. It might be more than $5 though. But I just had extra ones and I glued them right onto the styrofoam ball so they can definitely look like ghosts. Now after that, I decided to cut some felt eyes out for each one. And then I just stuck them right onto the ghost. So then I want them to hold on to something. So I pulled out some sparkly pumpkins from Dollar Tree and I kind of just pinched that right onto the fabric so it looks like they're holding the little pumpkin. So this is how they turned out. These came out really cute. People love this kind of stuff. This is an easy sell as well. So for the next DIY, I want to create like a witch shop with potion bottles, stuff like that. So I actually grabbed that sign from Dollar Tree and I grabbed 3 crates from Dollar Tree. I stained the crates with Waverly wax, and then as you can see here, I am hot gluing all the crates together right in a row. Then I took the sign and I actually glued the sign right onto the crates. It is going to cover up some of that sign, but that's okay. It does not bother me. So as you can see here, I'm just gluing that right onto that sign and make sure it's on there pretty good. So then I decided to cut the ribbon off the back, and then I pulled out some potion bottles. So I grabbed these potion bottles from Dollar Tree, and then the circle one is from Temu. I got a big pack of them for like $3 on Temu. So then I grabbed this meshy ribbon from Dollar Tree and I just filled the bottles up with that. So this one reminds me of like a crystal ball. So I put like some purple mesh in there. And then I did put some of this mesh in there because it reminds me of like bubbles. So all I did was like kind of cut it, roll it, and then squeeze it right into the bottle. I did do another one and I did do one with the orange mesh as well. I pulled out some confetti that you can actually get at Dollar Tree. I love working with this kind of stuff. So I pulled out some gold and all I did was just fill it, scoop it right in there. I did 2 colors. I did some gold and then I did some silver. So as you can see here, I probably did about a quarter away of that gold and then I'm putting the silver in there as well. And I'm just kind of going back and forth with the colors. Before I put everything into the crates, I actually want to create like a riser. So I'm actually taking some of these Jenga blocks that you can get at Dollar Tree. I'm just hot gluing them right in the bottom of the crates. I decided to put some tissue in there. It doesn't matter what color you have. I actually have this green one on hand. No one's really going to see it because you are going to put moss, that kind of stuff in there. So before I put all that moss in there, I just want to see how this is going to look. So I'm just kind of playing around. And then when I figure out their placements, I actually am going to glue that right into the crates so they are not going to move. And all I did was some hot glue. That's it, guys. I did pull out some Dollar Tree pumpkins, and they were actually on a stem, so I just pulled them off. I had to fix this one with some hot glue, and I'm just kind of figuring out where I want the placement to be. And then I pulled out some of these, like, I would say they're like potion labels, and I actually got these at Michael's. I got them for like 50% off, so I grabbed some of those and I put them in the crates. And then I just grabbed some of these picks that are from Dollar Tree. I love these picks. You can do a lot with these. So then I actually grabbed some Dollar Tree moss and I actually filled it up with the moss. The moss is what it's gonna make it look spooky, that kind of thing. As you can see here with this red, I would say purpley vine stuff, which is moss. This actually came in a pack at Hobby Lobby. So I actually filled that. And then all I'm doing is just hot gluing the pumpkins. I decided to use the skull and the spider as well. These actually came from Dollar Tree. And all I did was just kind of take it and just kind of pull off the little clip off. And then I just hot glue it right onto the crate. And then the skull is the same thing. The only thing is, before I do something with the skull, I did hot glue the crystal ball, and I'm taking some black paint, and I really want to age the skull, so I'm just taking that black paint, going over, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe it all down. It's kind of like a stain, that kind of thing, just so it ages it. As you can see here, look how much better that looks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hot glue that right into the crate. I did take these half circles, and these circles actually came from Hobby Lobby. You can get a big pack of them. I painted them black, wiped them off so it kind of ages them, and then all I did was hot glue them on the bottom of the crates, as you can see here, so it looks like little knobs. So then after that, I decided to kind of give it some dry brushing effect so it could kind of age this crate. I want it to look old. I want it to look weathered. I want it to look spooky. So that's when you're going to use some black dry brushing. So then I actually grabbed some of these, like, I want to say they look like hay, that kind of thing. I got these at Hobby Lobby. And that was about it, guys. Look how cool this turned out. This one was my favorite one for today. So for the next DIY, I actually picked this up from a garage sale. So what I'm doing is I'm just kind of taking that glue off the back, taking this tag off, sanding it down, and then I kind of want to jazz this up. So I did make a bow. I actually am not really a fan with this bow onto this beware sign. It's not as creepy as I need it to be. So I actually pulled it off, guys. And then I decided to grab some feathers. I actually had these feathers in my stash for years and years. And they actually were for my wedding, which was 12 years ago. So I pulled these out and I actually decided to hot glue these just like that. And then in the middle, I decided to grab this Dollar Tree pick. And all I did was just place it in there with some hot glue. And that was it for this one. Look how cute this is. It's just that little bit that it needs just to jazz it up. So for this DIY, my mom actually made this Meet Me at the Haunted House. This was on her Cricut machine. And she put it on a black circle and she didn't know what to do with it. So that bow that I made for that beware sign, I decided to take that and put it on this sign. It definitely goes better in my opinion. I did grab some of those black picks that I got at, I think, Michael's, Joanne, something like that years ago. Just use what's in your stash, guys. That's what I'm trying to do. And look how it jazzes up this sign. And then I just put one of these little spiders on there to just give it that creepiness feel. I thought this actually turned out really cute as well. Okay, so for this one is going to be really fun. So we are going to make a witch garden. So I actually grabbed these feet from Dollar Tree, and you want to grab 2 pairs. And then the one that I want the legs to be is the purple. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stuff the legs with some stuffing. So you're just going to push it right in there And I actually had to take like a paintbrush and really push it down. And then after that, you are going to have 2 legs that are stuffed. And then you're going to take the other feet and you're going to cut them off. And what you want to do is you want to make sure they actually fit. So before I put the feet on there, because we're going to stuff the feet as well, you can see here I'm putting a skewer up there. And that's just going to hold everything together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hot glue the shoe, but before I do that, you're going to make sure those buckles do line up, and then you're going to hot glue that. And then make sure there's an opening so you can stuff some stuffing in between that. So as you can see here, I'm just going to stuff a little bit for the toe because it's really hard to stuff all the way. So that's what I'm going to do. Just do it little by little. I did trim the excess off, especially the excess glue. So these shoes don't really line up pretty good, so that's why I kind of cut it to size. And then as you can see here, I'm kind of hiding all that glue, and I'm going to use a Sharpie for that. And then we are going to take a cauldron. I put witch garland right on the front of the cauldron, and I decided to use orange vinyl. I did take some styrofoam and I glued it to the bottom of the cauldron. And then after that, I decided to take another skewer because it's not peeping out from the bottom and putting it right up the shoe. And then I'm going to hot glue the excess of the stocking just to give it a clean finish. And then you're going to stick both of those into the foam of the cauldron. Then I decided to take some Dollar Tree flowers, purple, black, and I just put them around the cauldron and just kind of keep on stuffing them where I like them to be. And this actually was really fun. I love working with flowers and stuff like that. And I decided to do purple ones to match your stocking. You can do different flowers, that kind of thing. And look how stinking cute this is. I absolutely love this one. And I know my mom's going to like this one as well. Okay, so for this DIY, we are going to start out with a witch hat. Now, I got my witch hat at Family Dollar for 90% off last year. You can definitely get one at Dollar Tree, or you can get one anywhere because I know they have them. And you can see here I'm stuffing the hat up with some stuffing. And then I'm taking a circle round from Dollar Tree and I'm going to hot glue that right on the bottom of the hat because so it can just give it a nice base. So you can see here it's all stuffed, ready to go. And now the fun part comes, guys. You are going to take those flowers that I bet you didn't use and you can use them for this hat. And that's what I'm using. I'm trying to use a lot of things up for my Halloween stash, especially with these black picks that I have tons of. So I actually just took these black picks and I kind of just, hot glue them around the hat. Then I pulled out some feathers. Now the feathers were really easy to glue right in, and you can get feathers anywhere. Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Michael's. You can even take a feather boa and wrap it around. Anything that you have in your stash, guys, look around, but these feathers do make it. And as you can see here, I actually took more of those purple flowers and I just placed them wherever I want it. I did pull out some Dollar Tree black and white pumpkins. I actually only put 3 of them onto the hat, so I kind of had to glue them on there. And then I took some spiders. So the spiders actually look really nice and they were silver and I could just clip them right on there. I did grab some of this it's like sparkly twigs, I would say, but it's like a garland. That was from Dollar Tree. I have so much of, and I just kept on cutting it and putting it right into the hat with hot glue. And that's it for this one, guys. This is great for a beautiful centerpiece. I absolutely love this one as well. Maybe this one's my favorite, but I did put a spider on top of the hat. I hope you guys love watching all of these, and I hope you enjoyed the video as well. And if you didn't subscribe, you can always subscribe to my channel. I would love you on board, and you guys have a great one. Bye, guys. Take care.